Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing everything you buy has suddenly become cheaper. That's exactly why millions of Americans are celebrating the latest inflation report. But here's the surprising part. This doesn't just affect the United States. It could change the global economy, including countries around the world. The latest US inflation data came in lower than expected, showing that prices are rising much more slowly than before. This is a huge deal because inflation has been one of the biggest economic challenges over the past few years. When inflation slows down, people spend less on everyday essentials, businesses feel more confident, and investors see new opportunities. So, why is everyone talking about it? The biggest reason is the Federal Reserve. When inflation cools, the Fed is less likely to increase interest rates. Lower interest rates make borrowing money cheaper for families and businesses. That can boost home buying, business investments, and overall economic growth. The stock market reacted almost immediately. Major indexes moved higher as investors became more optimistic about the future. Technology companies and other growth stocks benefited the most because they usually perform better when interest rates remain stable or start falling. But here's the interesting twist. Lower inflation doesn't mean everything becomes cheap overnight. Prices are still higher than they were a few years ago. It simply means they're increasing at a much slower pace. That's an important difference that many people misunderstand. This news also matters beyond the United States. A stronger US economy and stable financial markets can influence global trade, currency values, and investment flows. Countries that export goods to the US could benefit if American consumers continue spending. So, is this the beginning of a stronger economy or just a temporary improvement? The next few months of inflation data and Federal Reserve decisions will answer that question. One thing is certain. This report has become one of the biggest financial stories in America, and the entire world is watching closely. If you found this update helpful, follow for more simple explanations of the biggest global news stories.